Tel Aviv is preparing for the next strike. Military drills are expanding, the Israeli Air Force is raising its readiness, and the regional scene is approaching a boiling point. And while Israel waits for the golden intel revealing the exact location of Iran's supreme leader, something unexpected happened. A massive leak of documents, claimed to be extracted from Russia's state-owned defense conglomerate Rostec, revealed export tables for advanced fighter jets. And the real shock? Iran's name appearing next to Russia's most dangerous aircraft, the Su-57. A secret deal? An intelligence deception? Or is Moscow deliberately waving its stealth card to freeze any upcoming strike before it begins? In this episode, we investigate what's happening behind the scenes and examine the truth about the Russian stealth fighter allegedly heading to Tehran, coinciding with Riyadh's progress toward acquiring the American F-35. Stay tuned until the very end. On October 2nd, 2025, a collection of documents was leaked online, reportedly originating from Rostec, one of Russia's primary defense and aerospace pillars. The group claiming responsibility is known as Black Mirror, an active hacking collective that has previously targeted several Russian defense entities during the same year. The leaked archive, which exceeded 300 classified files, included export tables, contracts, price proposals, and internal correspondence between companies such as Kret, specializing in radar and electronic warfare systems, and other aircraft manufacturing divisions within the Sukhoi complex. However, what drew analysts' attention was one specific document, a detailed table outlining aircraft types, quantities, and the final export destinations up to the year 2026. The document listed 3 key countries. Algeria assigned 12 Su-57 fifth-generation stealth fighters and 14 Su-34 strike aircraft. Iran, marked under code 364, appearing as the top customer with an order of 48 Su-35 units. And Ethiopia, listed for 6 Su-35s. While the connection between Algeria and the export of Su-57 aircraft was clear and direct, Iran's presence in the same document, especially with the largest order quantity, raised numerous questions. In Russian export doctrine, advanced fifth-generation fighters are not offered to countries that have not fully operated high-end fourth-generation models, such as the Su-35. And according to the leaked table, Iran is poised to receive a large Su-35 fleet, which could serve as a technical stepping stone toward future fifth-generation integration. What deepened the controversy is that Iran, Algeria, and Ethiopia were grouped together within the same export document issued by Kret, the very company responsible for providing AESA radars and electronic protection suites used on the Su-57. This prompted analysts to consider scenarios such as undisclosed annexes, secret memorandums, or even using Algeria as a technical gateway to transfer select capabilities to allied states like Iran through radar technology sharing or joint flight testing programs. It is also not ruled out that the leak table could represent a shortened or edited version, especially given that several codes and identifiers were deliberately blacked out, including what appeared to be references to additional undisclosed clients in the Middle East and Central Asia. Why the Su-57 specifically? Because it remains Russia's most unplayed strategic air asset. The Su-57 Felon is Russia's first fifth-generation multi-role stealth fighter, designed as a direct competitor to the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning des Infanterie. Its significance lies not only in its reduced radar cross-section, but in the complete combat ecosystem built into it. The aircraft is equipped with the N-036 Belka AESA radar system, consisting of one forward array and two lateral arrays, providing up to 270-degree sensor coverage with detection ranges exceeding 400 kilometers against aerial targets. Internally, the Su-57 features large weapons bays, allowing it to carry long-range air-to-air missiles such as the R-77M without compromising stealth characteristics, enabling engagement from standoff distances while remaining undetected. Beyond pure performance, the Su-57 represents a strategic air dominance wildcard in any conflict scenario, especially since it has never been officially exported, with the only public hints pointing toward Algeria and an abandoned co-development attempt with India. If Iran receives 48 Su-35s, its conventional air power would substantially improve, but even a limited number of Su-57s would constitute a radar, psychological, and doctrinal shock to Israeli operational planning. A stealth adversary capable of intercepting F-15s and F-35s and striking strategic infrastructure deep inside the region would reshape deterrence dynamics overnight. For Russia, the Su-57 is not merely a fighter jet, it is a strategic balancing instrument that is not offered lightly. The dark side of the Russian stealth Su-57. Despite the buzz surrounding the Su-57, its reality is far more complicated than sleek stealth geometry and super maneuverability. Production remains slow and inconsistent, and key systems are still incomplete. By mid-2025, only 24 units had been delivered to the Russian Air Force, many of which still operate the older AL-41 engines, meaning true sustained supercruise remains largely unavailable in operational service. Additionally, while the Su-57 does possess relatively spacious internal bays, it will lose its stealth advantage the moment it relies on external pylons to carry additional fuel tanks or weapons, significantly increasing its radar signature and transforming it from a stealth platform into a detectable fourth-generation class target. The aircraft also suffers from limited network-centric integration, even within Russia's own ecosystem, and has yet to demonstrate seamless coordination with AWACS platforms or electronic warfare assets, an area where the F-35 currently leads the global battlefield paradigm. Although the Bielka radar is theoretically formidable, real-world testing remains limited, and several reports suggest potential instability under heavy jamming environments. Meanwhile, the Infrared Search and Track System, IRST, has not shown clear superiority over the Su-35s, making it more of an incremental enhancement rather than a revolutionary leap. Adding to that are export control restrictions, as Russia is unlikely to release full capability variants or transfer sensitive source code architecture, meaning any export version would operate under performance limitations and continued Russian oversight. For Iran, even if the aircraft were acquired, operationalizing it at full capacity would be logistically and technically challenging, requiring infrastructure, training, and secure data fusion networks that remain difficult to establish under sanctions and isolation. So, dear viewer, Do you believe Iran was truly on the verge of acquiring the Russian Su-57? Or was Moscow simply leveraging Iran's name as a geopolitical bargaining chip, particularly to complicate Western arms transfers to Ukraine? Let us know in the comments.